Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to finally another episode of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker HD. It's April today, and this is actually my first time recording since January, so let's try to get back into this. It's been a while. I've been busy, but I won't talk too much about my life, because that's not what's important. What's important here is talking about The Wind Waker HD, because that's what we're playing, so yeah. I probably uploaded episode 15, which was the last episode, probably not too long ago. I'm going to go ahead and try and once again keep a consistent schedule like I did before, so. But yeah, if you guys remember, what happened in the last episode was the great Deku Tree produced a Deku Leaf for us that we are going to go ahead and use to try and reach the, what's that place called? The place where Macker fell. I already forgot the name of the place, so if you'll bear with me. This is already a terrible start to the episode, but you know what? I'm glad to be back anyway, so, and there it is, glowing in its full glory. Let's go ahead and grab it. Now, that passage over there, I could go ahead and go there now, or I could go ahead and go there later, but, you got the Deku Leaf. Set it to and use it with Y, X, or R. Plant your feet in the ground and use it to blow blasts of air at objects and enemies. Now, I'm actually using my Pro Controller right now instead of my gamepad, because my gamepad's actually almost out of battery, but you know, nonetheless, it's okay. And look at this adorable little creature. He's asking me to go ahead and use... Look at me messing up my words. It really has been a while. But then again, you know, even when I was recording last time, I was also messing up my words then from time to time too, so that's okay. I forgot to explain, but for those of you guys that missed it, you actually need to use magic in order to fly with this Deku Leaf, but it's not too much of a problem. In places like this, you will actually find magic bottles, yeah, like these. You'll find magic bottles scattered around. Basically, if you need it, the game will provide it for you, because Nintendo is very hand-holdy like that, but that's okay, that's okay. And this guy's still jumping around. I'm gonna go ahead and ignore him, because we have important matters to attend to. I've actually got 3.5 hearts left, and as you guys remember, I am in Heroes mode. Well, of course you guys remember. It's in the title of the video, Heroes mode, so if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go ahead and try to fly over there. What do you have to say first? Congratulations, swordsman! It appears you've finally gotten the Deku Leaf. That eerie-looking island over there is home to the Forbidden Woods. Macker is trapped somewhere within there. You'll have to float over to the entrance from here using your Deku Leaf. But when you're flying with the Deku Leaf, you're at the mercy of the wind. If the wind can't carry you there, you'll fall into the sea before you land. If only the wind were blowing in the right direction to carry you there. Thankfully, just thankfully, the name of this game is Wind Waker, and that is because I, good sirs, or madams, am the Waker of the Winds. That's what I am. So, let's go ahead and just change the wind direction here. Oh man, it has been a while. I mean, I really enjoy this game, The Wind Waker HD, but honestly, I've played it before on the GameCube, so, and I don't think it was too long ago, between when I last played Wind Waker on the GameCube and picked up the HD version, so, but anyway, this is still a great game and I really enjoy it, so, now what do you have to say? Nice job, swordsman. It looks like you've already mastered your Deku Leaf. You're a quick study. Well, if I do say so myself, I am quite the quick study. Okay, enough. Let me fly. I get it. You know, even if you weren't there to explain it to me, I would have figured it out myself. What he was saying was that you should go ahead and use that updraft, that kind of tornado-ish looking thing to my left, to help you, what's the word? It'll send you really high up into the air so that you can actually reach the Forsaken Woods, or Forbidden Woods. He just told me the name of the place and I already forgot, but that's okay, because, you know, he told me that I'm a quick study, so that won't get me down. And one thing to remember is, or one thing to note, excuse me, is that there are P-hats over there, so as you are trying to make your way to the Forbidden Woods, excuse me, you want to be very careful, because these guys can knock you down, and they are extremely annoying. As you can see, I'm trying to maneuver my way into the Forbidden Woods, and I made it. I was actually concerned that I was going to run out of magic, but here I am, and I don't really know why these torches are here. I guess it's kind of more for decoration than for purpose or game design or anything like that. But here we are. I remember I actually made it here in my last Let's Play, the Forbidden Woods, so if you'll bear with me, I really don't have too much to say about this area compared to when I was last commentating, you know, playing and covering this area, but oh boy, I am also trying to get back into the practice of commentating, so, but boy oh boy, is it fun getting back into this. So alright, let's see what's in this treasure chest here. Now, if memory serves me correct, come on. Okay, just gotta wait for the right time, and then you strike. Oh, that guy's still there. If memory serves me correct, this is a compass? Do you normally get the map or the compass first in dungeons? Or does it not really matter so much? I don't know. Well, it's the dungeon map. Close enough. Compass, dungeon map, what's the difference? Well, actually, there is a big difference. Don't listen to me. Okay, so there's that magic pot. If you guys will recall from our adventures in Dragon Roost Cavern, the pot will actually allow you to teleport back to the entrance if you ever needed to. I don't really see any need to do so. I think that there is a potion shop back at the Forest Haven though, so maybe that would be a legitimate reason to want to go back, but... And as I said before, that symbol on the door is actually the same symbol that was drawn on Link's wooden shield in Ocarina of Time, so that's always interesting. The lore in The Legend of Zelda to me is pretty interesting. But anyway, let's go ahead and make our way down. I thought I could actually pull out my Deku Leaf while I was in midair. Really? I think I could have. I pressed the wrong button. I pressed the button for the grappling hook. That was my bad. I'm still trying to get used to the controls. I don't know why. It's taking me a while to get used to these controls. It's not so different than the GameCube version. But honestly, you know, now that we're talking about controllers, as I said, I'm playing with the Pro Controller, right? It actually feels kind of nice compared to the gamepad, because, let's be honest, the gamepad is huge, and it's a nice controller, but it's unorthodox. You know, it's not like playing on an iPad, but at the same time, it's just huge. So I'm used to playing with, you know, PS3 controllers and GameCube controllers and the like. Even the Wiimote design I thought was a little weird, but anyway, let's go ahead and grab this Deku stick, and there is this kind of like an eyeball, I guess, on top of the treasure chest. And as long as that thing is there, we can't actually open the... Okay, we can't open the treasure chest, but now that it's gone, we don't need to worry about that anymore, and we have received the Knight's Crest, and we're gonna go ahead and keep that in our spoils bag. We won't be using that until a little while later, but that's okay. So let's just go ahead and make our way back up top. Like I said, I did this dungeon not too long ago, so I don't really have much else new to say about it, but it's really not so difficult a dungeon. Oh, did I say? Of course, you know, right when I say something, I jinx, you know, I jinx myself. For those of you that are used to my Let's Plays, I mean, it doesn't happen all the time, but from time to time, I would jinx myself by saying something, and then the bad thing that I'm talking about would happen, and it's just terrible. But anyway, man, I thought I was low enough. This is bad because I'm in Heroes mode, so I really don't want to have to, you know, die. I already got my first game over back at Dragon Roost Cavern, so I don't really want to add to that, to the amount of game overs that I already have. So wait a minute. What's that over there? I could go ahead and fly there. I mean, that would be a lot easier, actually, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Thankfully, I still have a lot of magic, so magic is not an issue right now. So how high will this shoot me? Will it shoot me high enough to get over to that door over there? No, not quite. Where do you want me to go, game? I guess you just want me to go there. If I can make it, okay. I thought I wasn't going to make it, but it's okay. Everything's all good. Before I forget, I should go ahead and mention that there are treasure charts. I believe treasure charts in this dungeon that you can miss. So I'm going to go ahead and try to cover that. Try, because I don't want to make any promises. Oh no, no! That's okay. That's okay. Things like that happen. So, but you just gotta overcome it and You know, try not to beat yourself up too hard, even though that was really sad just now. But yeah, like I said, there are a few treasure chests in this dungeon that can be missed, so I'm going to go ahead and try to cover them and obtain them if I can remind myself to do so. You see, normally, your orthodox Let's Player would say, you know what, I'm going to make sure that I'm gonna go ahead and do this for you guys. And I am going to try to remember it, but I'm just saying I don't want to make any promises.